Hello, this is the interstellar mediator. What is a mediator and what is mediation? The accepted meaning of mediation is a caring process by which committed parties attempt to communicate with one another with the help of a skilled and impartial individual, and that individual is a mediator. The mediator will help them consider different perspectives and sketch new values while achieving a state of individual and empowering creativity. The process is based on principles of free will, balance, autonomy, responsibility, listening, mutual understanding, respect, and care. Mediation does not deny conflicts, but through a flexible and confidential process, the mediator brings into focus the meanings and effects of conflicts and misunderstandings, and allows actors to overcome their differences. The process helps restore dialogues and avoid disproportionate impacts on relations. In a neutral, secure, quiet setting, mediation fosters the expression of facts, thoughts, and emotions, a new listening and understanding of the different parties involved. The mediator empowers and promotes and does not impose anything. The mediator does offer the settings to inner transformation and inner change rather than an outside takeover. That inner new understanding is left to the individuals to choose or to reject. It is solely up to them. Parties are encouraged into being partners rather than opposite or adversaries. They are welcome to restore or create links between them to continue and or initiate joint projects. Together, parties build the solutions within the process itself. Hello, I am the interstellar mediator, a bridge between human beings and humanoid extraterrestrials. I am here with you today to facilitate direct communication between people on Earth and other people in space, and to change the ways they see one another. It is not a one-way process, as both sides have to find new and common grounds to evolve together. Human beings have to accept the reality of the existence of extraterrestrials, and extraterrestrials must learn to interact with human beings not only in terms of advanced technologies, the deepening of consciousness and cognitive capabilities, but how that is achieved in terms of ethics and respect of human free will. My help as a facilitator is needed at this particular time in human history because we are currently in a new phase of human development. It is triggered by many elements setting us up in the midst of a planetary crisis on a scale of which we have never seen. The choices we currently make will determine the fate of not only our species, but as we are a piece of a greater living system, all life in space. The choices we make start here and now with you and me. We can no longer afford to follow the destructive paths we have been strolling for millennia. We must move forward to become an interstellar species and be willing to make the necessary changes for a better future for ourselves and for our children. Sophia, the handsome robotics robot, has acquired an Earth citizenship. So let's move forward, and ahead of her, we must initiate and stand for our new space status as galactic citizens and interstellar individuals. Mid-July 2016 to mid-June 2017, during a full year of daily communication with several humanoid species who look like human beings, so it is very recent. This was not done by channeling. It was done by direct interactions and questions and answers. We used a secure communication system that was designed to make this happen. As a mediator, I am interested into facilitating full disclosure and facts, a reality you are only slightly aware of. I am personally interested into a restatement of humanity, more than pointing my finger at all the dark, shadow, and above top secret layers of human society and throughout human history. In presenting that reality, it will automatically reset things into place. You are not at all aware of what you are going to discover here, even if you are a ufology researcher. You are probably going to be shocked and in disbelief, as I was at first. What has been said up to now about extraterrestrials is so far from their reality that it will be very difficult for you to believe what I will share at first. You will probably have a hard time believing the simplicity of their life and how close to us the humanoid species can be, even in terms of looks, habits, feelings, emotions, etc. What I am about to disclose is the reality of space species directly described by themselves. One you are not yet accustomed to and very far from knowing. So I will try to present these facts with compassionate care and patience to enable the first steps of communication and mutual understanding between our species. You will discover their daily life, what they look like, what they do, what they think, the way they behave, what they like and dislike, their emotions, what they believe, eat or wear. You will discover the cosmos from their perspectives and from their spaceships, their planets, their friends, their family. You will reflect, I am sure, upon their social structures, their administrative institutions, their spiritual practices, their star systems, their planets, their houses and gardens, their view of the Earth situation, and what they think of you and why they are here. As we stroll along the many topics we covered, you will discover a reality you are not used to. It is completely different from what you know. Very, very different. The way you look at the world, at yourself, at them, your belief systems, your societies, everything will all burst into 1,000 pieces, and it will change you and your world forever, as it did for me. So please be ready for positive change, even if it will be difficult at first. Discovering something for the first time is always difficult before it becomes easy. It's like learning a new language. Hello, I am the interstellar mediator. As stated earlier, the facts and information I will present in the following videos were gathered during a year of communication with several humanoid species, during a year of daily interactions from mid-July 2016 to mid-June 2017. This was not conveyed by channeling. It was done by direct interactions and questions and answers. This was accomplished via a secure communication system specifically designed and created to make this happen. You're going to doubt. It is understandable. Someone you don't know is coming out of nowhere and is telling you, yes, they do exist. Yes, they are for real. You no longer need to believe, but to open yourself up to that reality, because it is your reality as well. Then, whether you accept it or not, it is not my responsibility. It is yours. As the adage states, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. You will acquire a new vision of the world, a new belief system, and all the different aspects of yourself, physical, mental, psychological, spiritual, will flip upside down and inside out. So you will move along together with me, step by step. If it is your wish, your free will, you will acquire a new empowered sense of yourself and a space perspective. That is, a mind capable of seeing the greater picture from space top down, and not solely from Earth to space, which is what the way you look at things right now, from bottom up. Being ready to interact with humanoid space species implies that you must be informed, trained, and mentored to be at their level, while keeping your feet on the ground And this is very, very important. You must keep your feet on the ground. You must stop seeing them as being more advanced, because sometimes they're not. You must stop seeing them as superior, as gods, angels, or archangels. Ascended masters are almost monsters, because they are neither ones of those titles you give them. And I assure you they don't want to be at all. And you must also learn not to be afraid. This is not an organized alien invasion as some groups have tried to make you believe. This is only and solely sharing openly who they are in their simplicity, open-mindedness, and innocence, because they can be. I will also talk about their own difficulties or doubts and their relationships with other species and human beings on Earth. You may learn here, as I did, to interact with them and speak as simply and respectfully as you would speak to your next door neighbor, because it is who they are, your next door neighbors. It is as simple as that. Thank you.